Today's cryptic crossword clue is farm animal in toboggan looked unhappy, which is a great surface reading of the clue. We can all probably imagine a litany of different farm animals all looking unhappy if they were in a toboggan. But it's also a great clue for thinking about how to identify the definition part of the clue using what is definitely wordplay, because the definition is always at the start or the end of the clue. But in this clue, if we look at the words at the start or end of the clue that seem likely to be the definition, could be unhappy or farm animal, none of those are the definition in this clue. But we won't realize that until we get stuck in and start playing around. They all seem very likely possible definitions. But if we start at what is definitely wordplay, right in the middle of the clue with the words in toboggan, we'll need to find another word for toboggan. Toboggan is too long to just exist in the answer on its own. The answer's only 7 letters long. So we need to find a synonym for toboggan. And an obvious synonym, the first one that occurred to me, and possibly for you as well, is the word sled. And that's nice and short, 4 letters, so somehow we have to find another 3 letters, and that'll give us our 7-letter answer. But one thing to notice about the word sled is that it ends in ed. And if we had an answer that also ended in ed, we might think that that is a past verb. Past verbs in English very commonly end in ed, like a word like walked. Ed is the ending for that word. And so if we look at our clue again, is there a possible definition that is a past verb? And there is, and it's looked unhappy. Not just unhappy on its own, but looked unhappy could give us a synonym that ends in ed. And so now we need to turn to farm animal, which will be in our synonym for toboggan, in sled. And if we think of a 3-letter word for a farm animal, we might think of the word cow, which when we put it in sled gives us scowled, another way of saying someone looked unhappy.